Hey, Kenshi is a big place. Each biome has different animals, different neighbours, different enemies, and then you have the choice of what base to build there. So in this video, we're going to find the best spots to build and what to build there. We'll start in Bane, a place on the left edge of the map. Bane is one of the only places where you can farm everything. It has all three biomes and its fertility isn't bad for a place that has a sea of acid next to it. The main problem with this place is them. Beak things, gorillas and bone dogs roam Bane, but if you don't mind being eaten or live next to a hive town for safety, it's all good. And right next to Bane, we have the Fog Islands. This might be a little bit of a surprise to you, as you probably remember being chased by a horde of green cannibals, but it's called the Fog Islands for a reason. If you find a good island and build your base in a way so there's only one easily defendable entrance, then you're safe for the rest of your playthrough. Just make sure your island has enough space for farming, because fertility on the Fog Islands isn't a problem. To the right of the fog, we've got a place called Oakland's Pride, a spot known for its good, flat farmland. And of course, the racist lunatics. They will hunt you down if you so much as think of recruiting a non-human. But except for them and some bandits, Oakland's Pride has some nice farmable, flat areas for some easy base building. Even further to the right of the map, we have Gut, a place full of blue sand, iron trees, and beak things. Now Gut is known for its plentiful supply of beak things, but if you rush into Gut, avoid the beak things, place a single building and put some turrets on the top, the beak things are now your main source of food. Along with this food supply, it's one of the best farmable areas, and you'll only be raided by the Reavers if you're not against the United Cities. And then we have the swamps, a large, rainy and laggy area, and if you're looking to make a lot of money, drug making is easy. It has perfect conditions for hemp growing and no pesky drug inspectors, but like I mentioned earlier, it's laggy. I've crashed at least 10 times by loading the swamps, and that crash count will probably continue. At the bottom of the map, below the swamps, there's Fisherman Island. Like the Fog Islands, it's alright for farming, and it's easy to defend if you get your base right. There's just one thing. Unless you want constant attacks from the native fishermen, you're going to have to peacefully evict them from the island. If you go all the way to the bottom right of the map, you'll find the Ashlands, an extremely remote place in the only snowy biome in Kenshi. Skeletons, spiders and leviathan-like robots roam the Ashlands, and they're very hard to fight if your group isn't experienced enough, but if you can fight them, then they're not a problem anymore. They're almost an ally. Any raid or anyone at all going to your base will be attacked by them, making the Ashlands difficult to live in, but also making it the most seclusive place in Kenshi. I might make a follow-up onto this video. I've not talked about the Leviathan Coast, the flats, or any other good spots for bases. And if you want me to check out somewhere, tell me and it'll be in the next one. So, bye.
Don't make me kill myself!